Do anyone know what to do with a lazy dog? Oh my God. You're just lazy, mutt. Lazy. Is that all you can do, is lay there and wag your tail? Are you beating the rug? Are you cleaning it for the dust? Huh? You look like it. Morning, everybody. How's everybody on this Lab-Vedis-27? Birds is out here playing this morning, and so is the squirrels. They're in the garden. So, a beautiful day. Smoke is not near as bad today as it was yesterday. So that's kind of neat. When you step outside, you don't smell like you got your head in a forest or a campfire, you know, that sort of thing. I have no idea why the squirrels are in the garden, because there's not a nut tree over there. I guess I left a few potatoes on the ground. Maybe that's what they're after, is the potatoes. You know, I left some little bitty ones about that big, you know, just left them on the ground. It fertilizes the ground. Yeah, maybe that's what they're after. I got 6 watermelons on one plant. Wow. Watering the heck out of them, and they're really growing pretty fast. So I've counted 32 cantaloupe ready to be picking. Hopefully I'll get them before the first frost. And first frost is about next month, about a month away from now. So by Halloween anyway, we should have our cold weather first frost. It'll be down in the 30s. Yeah, it's summer's over for this year. We normally have 180 days of growing season, so that's basically we have a mountain here called Butte. We don't plant until the snow's off of the Butte Peak. That normally says that we don't have any more cold weather. That's usually in about the middle of May, usually. So yeah, it's we have late seasons here. Everybody says it gets really hot here. I don't think it does, but I'm used to Arkansas type weather. You know, 90 degrees with 100% or 99% humidity. You know, it's so saturated hot, you step outside, you bust out in sweat, you know. Here it gets to be 100 degrees with 10% humidity, you know. We don't have any humidity here, which it doesn't seem as hot. I don't know if that's just the way, you know, I lived in Arkansas most of my life, or will I ever get used to living out in the desert? I don't know. There's a lot of things I miss about Arkansas, or from the South. I don't know why, and maybe you guys can tell me. Why is everything different from the South than it is from the North? People from the South, now this could be just my way of looking things. It seems like people from the South are more friendlier. They wave at you. You know, they'll speak to you as you're walking down the street. Here they don't do that. Here they'll flip you off, you know. And God help you if you speak to them, you know, they'll about bite your head off. You know, I don't know. But yeah, it's different way up here. That's one of the first things I noticed when I moved to here to Idaho from Arkansas was people behind the cars. They might be the friendliest folks you'd ever want to meet, you know, in person, face to face. You put them behind the steering wheel, and oh my goodness, they're like the holy terror of the highway. They cannot stand to be behind you. They got to get around you no matter what. They'll kill somebody to do that. I don't know what it is around here. Blue sky. Got out last night. Couldn't see much of the stars because of the almost full moon. You know, it was like right up there, you know, and it was a light bleed of most of the stars. You know, you couldn't see the Milky Way. You could see the stars okay, sort of. Right over there is the Milky Way, or the Little Dipper. You could just barely see it due to the light bleed from the moon. But gotta wait till after the full moon is over with now, or wait till it comes up later, like early morning, you know, 1 o'clock, you know, midnight or to 1 o'clock in the morning, for you to get out and really notice the stars. Yeah, it's too bad, Sue, that your adapter won't fit your camera. That's sad. We was in hopes to get some good views of some planets and stuff, and so yeah, it's sorry to hear about that. Maybe you can get a different adapter or something. But oh, let's see what else. Oh, did you hear the report? This was on a television station released a report of people that lived in St. Louis, and they were in the 40s. The United States military set up some experiments that they didn't tell the public, and they were letting them breathe some sort of chemical. I can't pronounce the chemical, and they experimented on human people. They declassified that document. They got the document under the Freedom of Information Act. And oh my goodness, I couldn't believe it. It's on YouTube. And I looked at that report and I thought, oh my God. And they don't know what happened to this day, you know, on, what's going to happen to people, you know, they breathe this chemical, you know, and so on and so forth. So yeah, and they said on the website you could see their full report, and they have it documented, so it's not any BS, you know, it's a true thing. And it goes to show you what kind of government we have. You know, in a lot of instances, it makes you think that we live in a Nazi communist country nowadays. The president was talking about, you know, that it's every right of every nation to have free elections or a democratic society. Well, who dictated that? It's none of the United States' business to stick their nose into other people's business. Let them take care of themselves. You know, it's not right for the American government to do that. I could care less. I could care less on how a government wants to run their country. If their people want to do an uprising to overthrow their whatever, then let them do it. If they don't want to do, if they want to live that way, let them live that way. It's like Iraq. When we went over there, I knew a lady that went to Iraq just to rebuild it because we blew it up. We spent all that money, the United States spent all that money to rebuild their housing. How about all the housing here? Why don't you rebuild the buildings here for the poor and give it to them? But you go over there, and because you blew it up with a bomb, and you got to rebuild it for the people. How about the American people? We get to shaft while they get all the glory. I don't understand. Guess it's a good thing I'm not a politician, huh? I'd probably get assassinated. The way I say it. Because I say it the way I think. Oh well. Well, this month is almost gone. October's coming. And I guess Sue has got her computers hijacked by her grandson, so hopefully she'll be back shortly and be back to doing some more vlogs. And haven't seen Joe today. I haven't seen his vlog. Brian's taken a few days off, I think. He sent a message. He sent a message on Facebook that he's going to be gone for a few days. So I wish him well. And sorry to hear about Axe's neighbor's back. Unfortunately, they didn't want to keep her either. That's a shame too. You know, it's like here in Idaho, they're cutting the mental ward. Have you noticed that, guys? Have you really noticed that? How more and more people are needing mental services, but in turn they're cutting those services. I got a letter from Social Security that you got to get now pre-approved if you need mental services because they're cutting back. You got to get a standard doctor's note stating that, yeah, you need mental services, and then you can get limited mental services. So yeah, they're really cutting back on all of that, and they really don't need to. There's more and more people out here that need that. We had a case several days ago where this kid, 17 years old, stabbed his mom 7 times. Stabbed her in the chest, stabbed her in the head, stabbed her in the neck. She's still alive. The kid is in jail. He blames it on smoking spice. Whatever that's that bath salt stuff, I think. And it made him go crazy. You know, guys, I have never have understood people. Take meth, for example. You know what that stuff's made of? It has bleach. It has Comet in it, you know, a Comet cleanser. It's got alkaline battery. You take an alkaline out of the battery and you somehow you I don't know all the formula for meth, don't want to know. But you put that in your body? Come on. That don't make logical sense to me. Won't you just take a gun to your brain and blow it up? It's really like that commercial that it used to be on television. It showed a pan on the stove at high heat and you crack an egg in it. This is your brain on drugs. Yeah, that's exactly what happens, all right. How can people be that stupid? I don't know. Guys, I'm going to call this a good video before I really get into it. Guys, take care. God bless each and every one of you. And I want to say a special hi to a person 777, and I'm not going to say the rest of it. You know who you are. I appreciate you watching my videos every day and for the great comments that you leave. I appreciate you, and hope that God smiles upon you, and I know you're a religious person, and so am I, and someday we will meet up in heaven, and I would say I'm probably older than you, and so who knows, I might be standing by the right hand of the Father and greet you and welcoming you into the kingdom. Who knows? We never know how long we live. So take care, God bless, and say hi to all my peeps. Hope everyone is doing well, and dang, tear it off. And there's a hole in the street. Highway department don't want to fix it. They just want to brush their new asphalt over there. By the way, they're not doing that today. What do you know? There had nobody over there. Looks like, yeah, the gate's closed. So, nobody showed up for work today. Go figure. See you guys later. God bless you. Bye-bye.